There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. Saturday afternoons, the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So UCLA's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got the first down. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Give to the single back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Caught, and he's got room. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Keeps it on the ground. There's some room, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
Number 92, set to kick it off.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First carry of the season. Turning it on. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to it. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Clark.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Wide receiver comes in motion. Iamaleava. They're all over him. Out wide left, it's Clark. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
The Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Hits inside. It's Clark. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for space. It's Cox. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe in it.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for the edge. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get them on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. On the RPO, got it. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He's now up to 58 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Tar Heels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. They go to the draw. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Defense comes up with a huge stop and maybe forcing them into a field goal attempt.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
And the Tar Heels will try to pick it up on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted to stop the threat. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by...
Makes the grab in their space. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Throwing, Imaliava gets rid of it. Out wide right, it's Grove. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Number 98, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
2nd and long here. On the run, it's Murray. Enough to move the chains. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Martin back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. No matter the sport, he epitomized the UCLA mantra, be quick, don't hurry.
I mean, what a great job of being quick off the ball. Defensive lineman, you got to be quick off the ball if you want to be disruptive, get in the backfield, and get to the quarterback.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, gonna throw it. Turns it upfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Tar Heels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a crease, it's Murray. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC!
Number 0 in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Deep in the end zone, it's Hicks. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. With the catch, it's Glow. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava.
And quarterback receiver on the same page.
He's got it at the 30. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Number 98, set to advance on.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Timeout called as the play clock had gotten down to 3 seconds. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Might as well run him again. Runs through the tackle. He's now up to 95 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Hands it off. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Iamaleava. Left side is Squall. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And it's no good. He missed it. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the USC Trojans in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Trojans, not even blinking in this top 25 matchup. They took the lead on the opening drive of the game, and they've been adding to it ever since. Tough to imagine a halftime pep talk is going to change things.
The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll ride the hot hand. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
And the Bruins come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
And, man, this is a big decision coming up, right? Like, this is still a tie football game. So if you get stopped on 4th down, man, you're setting the other team up with good field position, almost in field goal position right off the jump. This is a big 4th down play.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? 4th down, Niamaleava unloads to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, UCLA! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
The head coach and the offensive coordinator have got a ton of guts to dial up that pass on 4th and short when everyone's expecting it to be a run play. It worked perfectly. How about the speed on the back end, taking the top off the defense, an accurate throw with a lot of pressure by the QB, and they link up for a massive score on 4th down.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. There he goes. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Tar Heels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Martin will throw it. He's got it. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The give. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's French. Maybe a crease. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They hoped to catch the offense being overly aggressive with the screen, but they got nothing. They got less than nothing and had to like it.
Yeah, and a lot of times that's just players making plays. I mean, guys that see that and read it, it's just kind of a knack. It's kind of a feel. You feel the screen, break on the football, go make a play, get a big tackle for a loss.
Martin back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
It's just not the type of game this guy envisioned. Being in the second half, being less than 50% completions, he has not found any success throwing it. A lot of that you got to give to the defense. They've been in the right place and they've made plays, but he's simply not had his best game today.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and he's got a huge lane in front of him. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Quick give. It's Clark. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They believe they can run right here. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The give to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Rush is on. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Turning it on! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Defense in press coverage. Out wide left, it's Need. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue. Stepping up to help this defense on third down. Martin will throw it. Moving out to the right. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down.
And that was a play they absolutely had to have. 4th down, down by 1 possession. You've got to find a way. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and they did it right there. That is going to be huge for their confidence.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Handoff again. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Martin back to pass. Right side, it's French. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
Got to make the play on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Tar Heels! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Number 82 with the catch and score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hicks. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Finds his target. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Straight ahead, it's Clark. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
And the Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll run it to the right. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. He's got enough. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The lone back's got it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. North Carolina will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They think there's room to run to the right here. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
Martin will throw it. And it's incomplete on third down. Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside, it's Clark. He's got the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. And that is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. From the gun, it's Cox. They were all over it.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Imaliava. Looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run it. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Dragged down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. The handoff. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on 4th down from the 17. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. They'll try to win it with a field goal right here. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some